Spot the trap. How to evaluate arguments using logical fallacies. Have you ever read something and thought, wait, that doesn't sound quite right, but you couldn't explain why? You may have spotted a logical fallacy, a mistake in reasoning that makes an argument less convincing. In this video, I'll teach you how to recognize 4 of the most common logical fallacies: ad hominem, straw man, false dilemma, appeal to authority. These are especially useful in your IGCSE English coursework when evaluating ideas in a text, but they'll also help you argue smarter in real life. Let's start with ad hominem, a Latin phrase meaning to the person. This fallacy happens when someone attacks who is speaking instead of what they're saying. Example 1. We shouldn't listen to her views on recycling. She's just a teenager. This ignores her arguments and dismisses her because of her age. Example 2. The new mayor's opinion on education doesn't count. He's divorced. Being divorced has nothing to do with education policy. Tip: when you see someone attacking the speaker's background, job, looks, or lifestyle, rather than their ideas, you can write, the argument is weakened by an ad hominem fallacy. Instead of engaging with the reasoning, the writer attacks the speaker personally. Next is the straw man fallacy. This is when someone twists another person's argument, making it sound more extreme or ridiculous, so it's easier to attack. Example 1. A student says, we should have less homework on weekends. Another replies, so you think students should never work hard? No, that's not what the first student said. This is a misrepresentation. Example 2. My opponent wants to spend less on military defense. Clearly, they don't care about our safety. Again, the original point gets exaggerated and distorted. Tip: when someone changes or exaggerates the argument, you can say, the writer creates a straw man by misrepresenting the opposing view, making it easier to criticize. Now, let's look at the false dilemma, also called a false dichotomy. This fallacy limits the choices in a situation to just 2, even though there are more options available. Example 1. Either we stop eating meat completely, or the planet will be destroyed. That's dramatic, and ignores other solutions like reducing meat consumption or switching to sustainable farming. Example 2. You must either get top marks, or you'll be a failure in life. What about average students who still do well in life? This black and white thinking is unrealistic. Tip: when a writer presents only 2 choices and both seem extreme, say, the writer uses a false dilemma to oversimplify the issue and ignore more balanced alternatives. Lastly, the appeal to authority fallacy happens when a claim is accepted as simply because an important person said it, without checking if they are actually qualified or if there's real evidence. Example 1. This energy drink must be safe. My favorite footballer drinks it. But is that footballer a doctor? A nutritionist? Example 2. This study must be accurate. It was published by a big newspaper. Not every article in a big paper is accurate or unbiased. Tip: ask, is the person cited an expert in that specific area? If not, write, the argument relies on an appeal to authority without supporting evidence or confirming the person's expertise in this field. Here's a quick summary of the 4 fallacies we covered today. Pause the video to take a screenshot if you need. Spotting these patterns helps you think clearly, write logically, and evaluate arguments critically. Let's try one together. Read this short opinion and see if you can find the fallacy. If you don't support our country's war, you must hate the nation. This is a false dilemma. It offers only 2 extreme positions: either support the war or hate your country, when people might oppose war for many thoughtful reasons. Try writing, the argument presents a false dilemma by suggesting that anyone who disagrees with the war is unpatriotic. In your IGCSE English coursework, you're often asked to evaluate ideas in a text. Spotting logical fallacies helps you identify weak reasoning, show the writer's bias or manipulation, write deeper, more critical answers. Use phrases like, "The argument is flawed due to an ad hominem attack." "The writer oversimplifies the issue by using a false dilemma." "The appeal to authority lacks credible evidence." These help you go beyond paraphrasing and show the examiner you're really thinking. Logical fallacies are everywhere, in the news, in politics, in ads, and yes, even in your classroom debates. Learning to spot them helps you make better arguments and avoid being tricked by bad logic. If you found this helpful, give this video a like and subscribe for more lessons that will help you master English step by step. Comment below if you've noticed any of these fallacies in real life, especially on social media. Thanks for watching, and remember, think logically, write critically.